On to our first game against West Virginia, Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th throws him on the ground to start the game off. And after having an undefeated season, it's time to go for that natty again. Bryce Young has came back. This is his year to sprout out to that NFL. And as you can see, I laid that block and almost took him back to that end zone, but on 2nd and 14, bam, oh my God, I'm back. As you can see on 2nd and 7, that is a great reach block by Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th. I already had the D-lineman beat before the ball snapped, but on 2nd and 5, I threw him out of the club because I'm a grown man. But on 2nd and 5, I will pull and lay a big block and throw him on that ground because he's a little boy and my son. I try to tell these linemen I'm crazy. Boom, I'm crazy. Woo! I'm coming for respect. But on 2nd and 2, I will pull and lay a big hit on him. Oh my God. Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th is the truth. We're going to win the game 21-9. On to our next game against 1-0 Florida Atlantic. I pulled and laid a big block for Williams, and he will get up that sideline and gets a pretty big game. On 1st and 10, we had a double team and had him on his knees. Hey, yo, but on 2nd and 11, as you can see, I was locking him up and almost threw him out of the club, but he stayed on his feet. I told the D-lineman, I spared you that play. Next time, I'ma stab and grab and dump you on that ground. But on 1st and 10, Brooks will go all the way for a 6. But on 1st and 15, I come around that corner, lay a big block, and Gibbs is back. We were going near the ball to end them the old-fashioned way. We were going to win 17-10. On to our next game on 1st and 10. Bam! Oh my God! I drop him on that ground and come around and blindside that kid. Oh my God! I'm in this game to hurt people. Bam! Get on the ground. I'm not playing. I'm coming for my respect. And I told y'all, when I stab and grab and bam, I will lay you on that ground all night. Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th is having a game. Oh my God! He lays another big hit every time he pull. I advise you to get out of the way, and on his screen play, bam! Oh my God! He dipped and dropped him and knocked his shoulder in his chest. Oh my God! Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th is gonna set the record of pancakes. Bam! Bam! That's a double pancake. He is not here to play on 1st and 10. Boom! Oh my God! He's a little boy. Bam! Gibbs will go all the way up the field, and he could, and he would go all the way for 6. On 2nd and 4, boom! Have you ever heard of a freight train? I will come through and run you over. And on 3rd and 3, I was locking him down, and Harold would go in for 6. And on 2nd and goal, I was blocking for Gibbs, and he goes in with another one. We will go on to win 45-0. Oh my God! Coach is getting us donuts. On to our next game against Ole Miss. Bam! You don't know who Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th is. Woo! It's a game, baby. 3rd and 8, I run him over and lay a block for Gibbs to go in for 6. But on 3rd and 2, I will lay another block. And as you can see, Gibbs will outrun him, get up that sideline somehow, some way, and got some yards. Alabama Crimson Tide has always had a target on their back because of how much they win. Every team wants them to lose, but Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th doesn't care about any of that. He's still gonna throw you out of the club and play his game. And as you can see, he was locking him up and we were going for 6. On to the next one on 2nd and 13. How could he try to spin on me? I threw him to that ground because he's not on my level. And as you can see, look how I transitioned to the other block. That's how you shift it off. And on 1st and goal, I come around that corner, lay a block, and Gibbs were going for 6, and we were going near the ball and end them the old-fashioned way. We go on to win 45-22. On to our next game against 2-2 Texas A&M. As you can see, he came around that corner too fast, so I drove him all the way to their logo. I said, hey, kid, I almost took it to the buses because they're warming up because y'all are finna get whooped. But on 3rd and 2, I boomed him, and I almost got the other one, but I failed. On 1st and 10, he absolutely got me this time. He outran me, and I out-angled him, but Gibbs was breaking tackles, and he fumbled the ball, and they recovered the ball. And that just didn't hurt us a bit. On 3rd and 6, I was anchoring down. He was trying anything to get off of me. He was calling for help, but Prentice went all the way down for 6, but on 1st and 10, I had a double team. I would slide off of it and block the linebacker. On 1st and goal, I come around that corner, lay a block for Gibbs to go in for 6. We will kneel the ball, end them the old-fashioned way, and go on and win the ball game 28-14. To our next game against 2-3 Kentucky, Bryce Young still has the best protection in the SEC. I mean, you could count to 5, 6, 10, 15, and he would not get sacked. But on 2nd and 7, I come around and take AC or MCL out. He tried to call over me, but guess what? Gibbs was up that field, and this time he did a front flip. On 3rd and goal, absolutely running the back of my teammate, and Gibbs was an athlete and jumped and hurdled over him for 6. But on 1st and 10, I was anchoring down, and he could not get to that quarterback. I mean, the D-line from left to right had no pass rush, but bam, Oh my God, I ran through him, and on 3rd and 13, I was holding up again, but they will go get the sack on the other side. 2nd and 10, boom. I mean, it's absolutely a ball game now. It is 14-14. We are up to the test. We are not finna lose our first game. But on 3rd and 9, I was holding up. You see that right hand? I about grabbed him and dropped him on that ground. But I spared him. But on 3rd and 5, look how I will spare him again. When he jump up, I was supposed to drop him on that ground for a pancakey. But on 4th and 10, as you can see, I will get him. I throw him down like a little kid. But they will go on and beat us. This is our first loss in a whole year. After that loss, we have dropped to rank number 12. But going into our next game against 4-2 Arkansas, as you can see on 2nd and 3, we will complete a pass for the first down. But on 2nd and 6, as you can see, look how I slide off to the linebacker. On 2nd and goal, we double team again to get in that end zone. This was going to be a kind of double teaming game. But as you can see, I had a one-on-one and threw him on that ground because he's not on my level. But on 1st and 10, I was anchoring down when I finally got another one-on-one. And what was he doing? And I mean, on 3rd and 8, I was tracking him down and fell by accident, and they will try to go get the quarterback, but Prentice will come back to the ball and go in for 6. On 2nd and 12, that dip and rip is not gonna work. I will put my right hand to that sternum and I will try to hurt you. But on 1st and 10, as you can see, I was clamping him down, and the Gibbs catch it out of the backfield. I don't know why he hurdled, but he almost got the first down. But on 1st and 10, I was anchoring him down. I mean, hey, this D lineman was gonna feel me all night. On 3rd and 12, I was clamping him down again. He needed help, but we're going to win the game 35-20 line. On to our next game against the number 11 seed 5-2 Tennessee on 2nd and 8. The D-line could not get a pass rush. I don't know why they threw 3 D linemen out there and think they could have got a pass rush on us, but we go for a 6 early on, and on 1st and 10, I lay a big block, and Gibbs will see that left sideline, and he could almost go all the way. But on 1st and 10, I lay another block, and he goes up that middle. Going to the next play on 3rd and 4, I pull and lay another block, and as you can see, Gibbs got boomed. Oh my God. But on 1st and 10, I finally get my first pancakey of the game, and I absolutely throw him on the ground, but he gets back up. But on 3rd and 9, I come around that corner, I lay a big block for Gibbs, and we were going to win the game 28-10. Not a so good game. To our next game against 5-3 LSU on 1st and 15. Look at that hole we created for Gibbs. But on 1st and 10, he will bounce it outside and try to get up that field, but he gets boomed. But on 2nd and 3, I was sitting down, almost forklifted him. I picked him up, but Tyler Harrell takes it for a pretty big gain. And on 2nd and 10, I was sitting down on it because you can't get past me. I've yet to get put on my butt. We are losing bad right now. It is 21-11 with 30 seconds to go. It's a little too late. We turn the ball over, and they go on and beat us with our 2nd loss of the season. On to our next game against 4-4 Mississippi State. I might be the best puller in the SEC. Might just be the best puller in college football. And I mean, every time I pull, I lay my hands on you. You can't get off of me. And on 1st and 10, oh my God, look at the hole we created for Gibbs. He could get up the field and go all the way for 6. After taking a loss last week, we are in another dogfight with Mississippi State. But I will throw him on that ground, and on 2nd and 4, I get up the field and I drive him to that first down marker. But on 1st and 10, as you can see, I was running around in La La Land, and he will throw it in the back of the end zone for 6, and we were going to win the game 28-21. On to our next game against 5-6 App State. As you can see, I throw him out of that club because you are not on the same level as me. But on 1st and goal, boom, I will absolutely run through him and dive for more because I wanted some more. And boom, oh my God, get off of my field. I mean, Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th has been hungry since he came out of the wound. And oh my God, look how he boxed him down. But on 2nd and 10, he will clamp him up. Off of the line, I already knew. All he had to do was turn around. I am the wrong way. This is not great technique of an offensive lineman. The D lineman just certainly wasn't good. But as you can see, I came and tried to take ACL, MCL out. But Gibbs would get up that sideline, and he could, and he would go all the way because he is a bad man, but he did not. We were going to win 58-7. Oh my God. On to our next game against 5-6 Auburn, he did the wrong thing. That D lineman jumped up, and he got lucky that I spared him. I could have dumped him easily. But on 1st and 10, I was clamping him down. He couldn't even get off of the line. I mean, how embarrassing. How are you in college and you can't even make a move to get off of the offensive lineman? Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th is just different, but Gibbs will go all the way for 6. And as you can see on 2nd and goal, I will come around and put hands to sternum, and he couldn't get off. I mean, this defensive lineman was having trouble all night getting a pass pass rush, and that is just embarrassing. But on 1st and 10, I was clamping the other side up as well and strapped him down, and we were going to win 38-7. On to the conference championship game against the number 10 seed, 9-3 Tennessee. Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th and the O-line coach got into it before the game. Coach doesn't like that. Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th thinks he could do anything that he wants because he's a dog on that field. I mean, Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th was showing up late to practice. He was showing up late to meetings, and coach didn't like it. He said, son, you better fix it or you will be off of this football team. Coach Nick Saban came up to Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th and said, we only coach professional football players, so you better act like one. But Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th didn't like anything that they were talking about, so he just walked away. And as you can see, we were going to win the conference championship game. After being ranked number 5, we did not make it to the Natty, but we did get a bowl invite. But that is it for Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th. He has entered the transfer portal after going through with all of the coaches. I mean, was this a good decision for him? Drop in the comments down below, where do you think Trentavius BADOOKIE the 7th is going to go, or where will he get picked up, or will he be done?